Okay, I'm here with Dr. Bill Thierfelder, author of Less Than a Minute to Go, The Secret to World-Class Performances in Sport, Business, and Everyday Life, the president of Belmont Abbey College, and our host here. First of all, thank you for having us.
Well, thank you. I'm so excited that you're here. This has been wonderful. It's been a dream of ours. We're looking at actually having a radio station ourselves, so we couldn't have a better group join us.
Now, you were talking about, it's near the end of the day, and actually you're missing the concert, which we have to apologize for, but you mentioned something concerning abortion, this college, and college-age women that got me to jump out of my seat, and my leg's not so good, so the bet I'm jumping means something.
You're jumping higher than me now, you know.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but could you repeat that for us?
Sure.
That's just an amazing story.
Well, I'm involved with an organization here in Charlotte. It was called Room at the Inn. It was a maternity home, and I've been doing this since I got here. I'm in my 11th year now, and I was the MC for their annual event and so forth. And what they discovered is, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, is all the research shows that the highest incidence of abortions are happening in college-age women.
Which actually would make sense because you have young women who are told they have no hope if they have a baby while they're still in school.
It's all over.
Abortion is the abandonment of hope.
That's exactly right. And so that's what's happening. And so in this organization, they said, why can't we create a resource for college-age women? If that's where most of the abortions are happening, why don't we create a resource that allows college-age women to have their babies, to go through full term, have their baby, and have support after they have their baby, and still be able to attend college. And so they've changed their name now. It was Room at the Inn. It's been changed to Mira Via, Mary's Way. Mira Via. It's here on our campus. We allow any woman to come, any college-age woman can come here, attend classes for free. We don't charge them. They can transfer their classes back to wherever they are to get the credits. It's been wonderful.
So I got to repeat this because I cannot believe my ears, and I'm just very joyful hearing it. So your college allows, if you're a college-age woman,
right,
and you get pregnant,
right,
you can transfer here, presuming that you have space, of course.
Yes, yes.
And come here take 10 classes for free.
Take whatever classes you can take over here.
Have your child, and you'll get
and there's support.
They'll give support services.
Mira Via has all the support. Like, they have 15 rooms for women, and they take care of everything.
So they'll provide support services for the mother who has their child, and you provide 10 classes for free as long as you have the space, obviously, because you're not a huge college.
Right. They can stay up till 1.5 years. I think it's almost 2 years. So during that time, they can take whatever number of classes they can take, having the baby and everything else.
So if a person is like near the end of their graduation and only needs some credits, they could transfer and finish up?
And transfer them back in. Right.
I mean, that's...
And our students here have been incredible. So one thing happened last year. There was one of these students that was here from another college, and she was in class, and she just had the baby. And the entire class had like a baby shower for her after the class. It's a remarkable example. In other words, sometimes I've heard the criticism. People have said, "Well, aren't you encouraging?" I'm thinking, what? We're encouraging women to get pregnant so they can come here and live in a room and then take some classes. I said, I don't think so.
No one's going to get pregnant for the hope of getting 10 classes. I'm sorry.
There you go. So what we're trying to do is say, look, if that's happening, we got to put our money where our mouth is. If we say we are truly pro-life, we've got to do more than march down in Washington or up in Washington.
And how long has this been going on?
That has now been opened, I think, 2 or 3 years at this point.
The fact that I have not heard of this until now is, I feel very guilty. And you'll pardon me if we're going to promote this in a little bit. Yeah. And about your college, is there anything you'd like to say about your book and your college? I mean, that first message is what I really wanted to hear, but I have you now, so tell me about your college.
I mean, the college is a remarkable story of divine providence from its beginning. The Benedictine monks who came to this place there was nothing here, no money, no facilities. They actually built these buildings with their own hands. They dug up the red clay, formed them into bricks, dried them in the sun, and put these buildings here over
that's so Benedictine.
135 years ago. It really is. St. Catherine Drexel actually helped complete the basilica. She was here, actually. And it's been one story after another of divine providence. And so we welcome each guest as Christ in persona Christi. We say, come on, and we love you. Whatever your background, whatever your faith, we love you. And we bring them in, and our motto is that in all things God may be glorified.
So you don't have to be a Catholic to do this either, from what you've just said.
We're called to be light to the world. we're called to go out, not to be a small enclave that doesn't let anybody in. We're called to go out and reach out and by our example of who we are, like they said, occasionally use words if necessary, right?
St. Francis. Yeah.
St. Francis talked about it's by how we love people and what we do. And I think that's why we've attracted so many people who are not Catholic to the college, because they come here and they say, there's something special about this place. And then, I always tell them, do you know what it is? And they'll say to me, well, it's a beautiful campus. I said, yeah, but there's bricks and grass other places too, so what's so special about it? And then they'll eventually say, well, it must be the monks. I said, well, what's so special about them? And what we get to is this. The reason this is so special is that Jesus Christ is actually really here in the center of this college. And what they feel when they come here is the actual presence of Jesus Christ. That is who's radiating out of the center of this college.
Well, I can't say enough about the experience we've had here, and then the program you've described has me extremely, extremely excited. The book, by the way, is less than a minute to go. The Secret to World-Class Performance in Sports, Business, and Everyday Life. And although it's very rare that I will push something over my tip jar, if your choice is between my tip jar and this organization that's doing this for women, send them the money first, and let's help these young ladies out.
Well, you're great.
Doctor, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
All right, two things.